Hi everybody and welcome to the broadcast. I am High Priestess Autumn Phoenix. Let me tell you where you can find me and follow me on social media. Find me on Facebook at Magically Blessed. Find me on Instagram at Autumn_Phoenix1. Find me on Twitter at Priestess Autumn. Wait, hold on. Hi everybody, I'm High Priestess Autumn Phoenix and welcome to Weekly Witch Chat. Let me very quickly tell you where you can find me also on my other social media platforms. Find me on Instagram at Autumn_Phoenix1. Find me on Facebook at Magically Blessed. Find me on Twitter at Priestess Autumn. Find me on YouTube at Autumn Phoenix. Find me here on Periscope at Autumn Phoenix. Now, if you've been following me, you know that I am a witch. You know that I am a high priestess. You know that I take witchcraft very, very seriously. Witchcraft has taught me a lot. And I want to go over 5 things that it's taught me since I've been in this craft since I was a teenager. Now, a little bit of a backstory here. I was raised as a Christian and Methodist all my life, but I never really felt connected to Jesus and the Messiah and the Savior and, all that type of false narrative, that I started exploring other faiths. And when I came across Wicca and the practice of witchcraft, I found out that it really does suit me. I don't have to be a servant. I don't have to be told that I'm going to burn in hell, or that I'm a sinner, or that I'm this and that and the other. People who are not witches, people who are not involved with witchcraft, think of witchcraft as a selfish means of acquiring things that we did not work for, and that's not true. It's not enough to just do a spell. You have to put physical action behind it. The best example of that is, let's say you have a big test coming up and you do a spell to pass the test. Guess what? You still have to study for that same test in order to pass it. Witchcraft will only take you half of the way. You have to do your part. You have to do the rest of the work. And some people say to witches, especially to me a lot of times, people say to me, and I hear other witches being asked, oh, why didn't you win the lottery? Oh, did you do a love spell to get your man? These are questions that fill the space between non-practitioners of witchcraft and actual witches. This is what we hear on a day-to-day basis. And I'll tell you this, witches don't win the lottery because the odds are just not there. It's just not a risk worth taking. And a real witch would not have to do witchcraft to hold on to a man. They will do witchcraft to get a man, but a witch would not do witchcraft to make somebody stay in a relationship with them when they have absolutely no feelings for them. So that answers both of those questions. Witchcraft is much more than what is perceived in the media. It's much more than what Christians may have told you. Witchcraft is a means to self-growth and enlightenment. Witchcraft, and the simplest and the best definition I have for it, witchcraft is working with the energy found in nature to bring about change in one's life. Everything in the world has energy. And when you work with that energy to better your life, that's what we call magic. The first thing that I learned about witchcraft in life is magic is absolutely everywhere. Magic is everywhere. Witches are first drawn to witchcraft because we are searching for something magical, something that is apart from our boring, routine, mundane lives. We want more out of life. We want real change that does not come from being on your knees and praying in the church over and over again and not seeing anything whatsoever come about. When we start looking at the world through the eyes of a witch, we realize that the magic we were searching for is all around us. It is all around us. Magic is all around us. It's in the mundane aspects of our lives. It's sometimes we may forget to appreciate it. Magic is getting a hug from your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. It's a friend smiling at you. It's a stranger smiling at you. It's sometimes even commuting home from work. Magic, I'm trying to tell you all something. Magic is everywhere and everything. Those who do not believe in magic will never find it. The second thing I learned about witchcraft is hard work is very important. It's key. Let me explain. Some people come into witchcraft thinking it'll be an easy means to an end they want to meet. No, it's not. It's really not. Some people think that witchcraft is a get-rich-quick scheme, and it's not. Witchcraft takes hard work and it takes dedication. The more thought and effort, that's the key word there, effort you put into your craft, the more results you will achieve. If you do a spell, say for a job, and then you sit on a couch at home waiting for a boss to call you up and tell you they have an opening for you, it might happen, you might get that job, but most likely it will not happen that way. Magic must be backed up with physical effort. It's not enough to just do a spell. It's not. You can do the job spell. Yes, you can do the job spell. But listen to me, and this is very important. You also have to apply for jobs. You have to network with people. You have to go after your goals. You have to put physical effort behind your spells. If you want to meet a husband, you have to actually leave your house. He's not going to break into your house. The third thing that witchcraft has taught me in life is it does not matter what people have to say about it. It does not matter what people have to say about it. And that's what a lot of people, I find some new witches pull away from the craft because they have their friends and families criticizing them about being a witch, teasing them, bullying them, beating their ass every day, and they pull away from the craft. But I'm here to tell you that it does not matter what people say. Who cares what people say? A lot of the time when people talk, they're not really saying anything. They're just talking to hear themselves talk. It does not matter what somebody has to say about witchcraft. It's not for them. It's for you. It's for you to improve your own life. You're born alone. You don't share your life with anybody in a spiritual sense, unless you were like born a twin. But in a spiritual sense, your life is entirely your own. Every part of it. These people who criticize you for being a witch, they are not living your life at all. And most of the time, it's family members who are just coming out of the woodwork and just want to say something for the sake of saying something, to make it seem like they actually matter, to make it seem like you actually give two shits what they have to say, when you actually don't care, truly speaking, if they are alive or dead. That's how you have to think about people who criticize you about witchcraft, knowing damn well that they don't like you no matter what you do, and knowing damn well that you do not like them either. Witchcraft is for you, not them. You're not doing spells to improve their lives. You're doing it for you. Witchcraft is a craft. It's whatever you want it to be. And if somebody does not like that, too damn bad then. I don't give a damn. You can't control how people feel about you. You can only control how you react to them. That's it. And sometimes the best reaction is no reaction. Sometimes giving that person a silent treatment is what's best. You don't have to always curse them out or whoop their ass. Keep your peace and keep it moving. Keep on living your life as you see fit, because it is entirely your life and nobody else's. The fourth thing that witchcraft has taught me about life is that Mother Earth will always provide. Mother Earth will always provide. When you are tuned into the environment and the world around you, you will start noticing something. I'll explain. You'll start noticing something. The seasons of your life will sync up with the seasons of the earth, the sun, and the moon. When you are in tune with Mother Earth, she will always provide for you. I'll give you an example of that. What I mean by this is that whenever I have needed a herb or an object for a spell or a ritual, all I have to do is go outside, quite literally go outside, and the item is shown to me. It's right there in front of me, quite literally in front of me. If you do what you can do for Mother Earth, she will always provide for you in one way or another. You will be richly rewarded. If you take care of the earth and respect the earth, because Wicca is a nature-based religion, if you respect the earth and take care of her, she will provide for all of your needs. You will lack for nothing. The fifth and last thing that witchcraft has taught me about life is you have to fix yourself first. Women and men, because men can be witches, come into the craft for answers. A lot of people come into witchcraft to get answers. And answers are provided. Always provided. Some people come into the craft for spells to fix other people in their lives rather than themselves. That is not witchcraft. That is manipulation. The difference between witchcraft and manipulation is when witchcraft is used to control another person, to make somebody go against their will. When you step over somebody's will to do something, that is manipulation. Witchcraft is working with the energy found in nature to bring about change in the practitioner's life. Witchcraft is usually used for the witch casting a spell. Manipulation is controlling somebody like a puppet. It's keeping somebody on a very short leash. And that is immoral, it is unethical, and it's really being fake, because you're not using it to better your life, you're using it to control somebody else, and you cannot overstep somebody else's free will. You can't make somebody do something. Now, when it comes to binding spells, you can do a spell to bind somebody's behavior, but you should never bind the person themselves, because very bad things can come about because of that. You have to be very, very careful with that. When you try to control somebody, it's immoral, and it leaves you with the same problem you had in the first place, and that is your own poor decisions. Before you get into the craft, you really want to make sure that you are in a good place to practice it. You really want to make sure that you're psychologically in the right place, that you're emotionally ready. When you become a witch, you are going to experience the supernatural much, much more. You might experience ghosts. You might experience angels. You may be able to communicate with your ancestors more. You may be able to communicate with the dead that are not your family members. You may actually start to see ghosts, like physically with your eyes and your head. When you become a witch, you are going to experience the supernatural much, much more. So witchcraft has taught me so much that I would never have gotten if I was still a Christian. Now let me tell you again where you can find me on social media. Find me on Instagram at autumn_Phoenix1. Find me on Facebook at Magically Blessed. Find me on Twitter at Priestess Autumn. Find me on YouTube at Autumn Phoenix, and don't forget to follow me here on Periscope. So now you know that witchcraft has taught me so much, that has made me such an expert on it, that has made me a high priestess, that has made me have a coven, that my life has dramatically been changed by going down this very narrow path and living a more magically filled life that my previous life failed to give me. So thank you everybody for joining me on this broadcast, and I will be speaking to you all shortly. Bye everybody.